Well, welcome. I'm Coach Sue Weber here at NCSA, and we're going to break down some film on the opposite hitter position today. Coaches are going to be looking for your blocking ability, your hitting ability, and this tends to have a taller player at this position. So in that 6', 6'2" range at the highest levels, we're looking at 10-foot approach jump around that mark. And then there's two different ways that the opposite hitter can kind of run in a system. So if you do a 6-2 offensive system, that means that there's two setters and an opposite blocker or hitters coming in for the setter front row. So you might have two opposites on a team. Or if you have a 5-1 offense, that's where the setter's going all the way around. So usually your opposite hitter can be a 6 rotation player there too. So there's kind of two different versions of the opposite hitter, but let's get into watching some film here. You'll notice you want to put your best plays first. So if you're thinking about the opposite position, that's your hits, that's your blocks. So you'll see this player's, hitting down the line really well, doing some other things really well, hitting cross court. And you'll also notice that she's left-handed. So a lot of times this opposite position is going to be a left-handed player if there's a left-handed player on the team, just because it's a better angle. It's a lot easier to get into some inside sets as a left-handed player. So that's what you'll see there. Also, this player is going to be hitting on the outside. So not every single hit that you take is going to be on that right side position of the court. So you'll want to showcase that you can hit on both pins, similar to the outside position for sure. But definitely demonstrate that you can hit on the right, you can hit on the left, and you're confident in hitting both times. So as we go through here, again, there's another tool off the block. That's a great demonstration of if you have two blockers on you, you can still score. Here's a block to hit transition footwork, which coaches are going to be looking for as well, like how well can you transition, how deep do you get on the court, and then do you take a full approach? You're your strong transition hitter. So here's another play where she's making that first pass, then going into a longer rally. So there she gets the pass, there she gets a cover play or an off-blocker defensive play. So now we're getting into more of those defensive opportunities and an out-of-system hit there too. What I would like to see though is that block earlier in the system, right? So we're getting into her blocking, which is great because that's another really important skill to have as the opposite hitter, because mainly you're going to be blocking the other team's best outside hitter. So we want to showcase those blocks early on in this highlight video too. You can see here there's another set to the outside. She gets in position. She's looking at her hitter. Here's another defensive play. So off blocker defense is going to be important. So not just blocking at the front row, but also playing tips and roll shots too. And here's a back row attack, which is great because many more higher level teams are using that back row option. And then lastly, this opposite hitter can also set. So if you have any additional skills, or if you're a 6 rotation player as an opposite, you want to showcase your passing ability, your defense ability, and or your setting ability. So any additional skills, you definitely want to put that into your highlight. All right, thanks for watching. That was the opposite hitter breakdown. Check out our other videos on our page for other positions. If you haven't set up your NCSA profile yet, definitely do that. Get that started so you can put your highlight videos up on your profile, and then schedule a recruiting assessment with one of our recruiting specialists here. You can get started. So thanks for watching.